So you've just created your account, launched the game, and you're ready to explore the vast world of Teyvat. But what if I told you that you might miss something valuable right from the start? For example, there's a hidden chest right behind the rock where you first spawn. Stick around as we go over some essential tips and bust a few myths to help you avoid common mistakes and progress efficiently. General gameplay tips. Your twin choice doesn't affect gameplay. While the story remains the same except for minor dialogue differences, there are slight gameplay variations. Lumine has faster charged attacks, while Ether has a slight movement speed advantage due to his height. Choose whichever you like aesthetically. Pick up everything. Many materials that seem useless at first become crucial later. Local specialties are needed for character ascension, ores for forging weapons, and even common monster drops are required for crafting essential items. Don't ignore the main story. While skipping dialogue may seem tempting, the story is filled with important lore and unlocks major game mechanics, including essential rewards like primogems and gadgets. Interacting with NPCs can reward you with items. Many NPCs hand out food, materials, or even primogems if you talk to them at the right time. Always check with shopkeepers, cooks, and wandering travelers. Cooking is more useful than you think. Some food buffs can be game-changing, like stamina regeneration dishes for exploration or attack-boosting meals for difficult fights. Cooking also allows you to craft revival food, which can be a lifesaver in battle. Use shortcuts for quick menu access. Holding specific buttons allows you to instantly access the map, inventory, or party setup instead of navigating through multiple menus. For example, holding the inventory button lets you quickly switch between character artifacts and weapons without opening additional screens. Progression and leveling tips. Focus on leveling 1 to 2 main characters first. Resources are limited, and spreading XP books across too many characters will leave your team underpowered. Choose a strong DPS and a reliable support or healer to invest in early. Use your resin wisely. Resin is used for farming key materials and is limited to 160. Prioritize talent books, ascension materials, and artifact domains, rather than weak boss rewards that you'll outgrow quickly. Condensed resin is your friend. Instead of letting resin go to waste, craft condensed resin at an alchemy bench to double your rewards when farming domains. This also saves time, allowing you to claim rewards more efficiently. Level up city reputation. Each region offers unique gadgets, recipes, and even fast travel items like the treasure compass, which helps locate hidden chests. Maxing reputation in Mondstadt and Liyue grants powerful exploration tools that make gathering resources much easier. Weapon enhancement materials are crucial. Your damage relies not just on character level, but also on properly upgraded weapons. Focus on enhancing a strong 4-star or 5-star weapon rather than trying to upgrade multiple at once. Don't rush adventure rank, ARCHER. If you level up too quickly, enemies will scale up while your characters remain weak. Progress naturally, ensuring your team can handle the increasing difficulty of world levels. Talent levels make a huge difference. Many players overlook talent upgrades, but they significantly increase skill damage and utility. Prioritize upgrading your main DPS's talents first, especially normal attacks if they rely on them. Don't forget about constellations. Some 4-star characters become much stronger with constellations, which can be obtained for free in events or via wishes. For example, Xingqiu's second constellation greatly enhances his damage and hydro application. Exploration and combat tips. Statues of the 7 fully heal your team. Instead of using food, teleport to a statue to restore HP and change the traveler's element. You can also offer oculi to statues for permanent stamina increases. Unlock all teleport waypoints early. They save time and reward you with primogems, making exploration easier. Some waypoints are hidden inside caves or high up in mountains, so keep an eye out. Open every chest you find. Even common chests contain valuable loot, including primogems, adventure EXP, and enhancement materials. Some chests are hidden behind puzzles requiring elemental interactions to unlock. Attack while falling for extra damage. Some characters, like Xiao, excel at plunge attacks, which deal powerful AoE damage. Jumping from cliffs can give you a strategic advantage against groups of enemies. Use elemental sight to reveal hidden objects. Some puzzles and hidden items can only be seen with elemental sight, so use it often. It's particularly useful for tracking enemies in foggy or dark areas. Breaking shields requires the right element. Pyro burns cryo. Hydro extinguishes pyro, and electro counters hydro. Geo deals effective shield damage in general. Pay attention to enemy shield colors and counter them accordingly. Use the environment to your advantage. Burning grass, freezing water, or electrocharging puddles can give you the upper hand in battles. You can also use Anemo abilities to spread effects like Pyro or Electro to multiple enemies at once. Manage stamina wisely in combat. Dodging, sprinting, and attacking consume stamina, so keep an eye on it to avoid being caught defenseless. Some characters, like Kaya, can reduce stamina consumption with their abilities. Bow users can deal extra damage with charged shots. Some enemies, like Ruin Guards, have weak points that take increased damage from aimed attacks. Hitting these weak spots can stun them, making fights much easier. Elemental Resonance can boost your team's performance. Having two characters of the same element grants passive buffs, such as reduced stamina consumption or increased attack power. Experiment with different resonance effects to suit your playstyle. Gacha and progression tips. Prioritize the Beginner's Wish banner. It guarantees Noelle a solid early game tank and healer, making progression smoother. After 20 pulls, the banner disappears, so don't waste resources on it after claiming Noelle. Daily commissions provide consistent primogems. Completing them daily ensures a steady flow of resources for future wishes. Don't forget to claim your reward from the Adventurers Guild after finishing them. Avoid farming high-level artifacts too early. Until Adventure rank 45, artifact domains don't drop the best quality gear. Instead, focus on leveling characters, weapons, and talents first. Don't underestimate 4-star weapons. Many are just as strong as 5-star options, especially when refined to higher levels. Some event weapons are even better than limited 5-star weapons. You don't need to spend money to get strong characters. Some of the best units in the game, like Xingqiu and Xiangling, are free or obtainable through events. Smart resource management is key. Save primogems for limited banners. Standard banner characters can be acquired anytime, but limited time characters may not return for months or years. Plan your pulls wisely to get the most out of your primogems. And that's just a glimpse into the many myths and essential tips of Genshin Impact. If you found this helpful, drop a like and let us know in the comments which myths you've heard about the game. Maybe we'll debunk them in the next video.